Now live from Boston for an Eastern Conference contest with the Celtics. Bringing you another edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg with the fourth member of our team, Doris Burke. And it's another road game for the Magic. They are one of the few undefeated teams at this point of the new NBA season with a 7-0 record. Tremendous play.
And they can get themselves into a great position in the season series by winning this game. They already won the first one. 2 more to go after this one. So they'd be assured of a split at the very least if they can get a W here.
And Steve, you figure if they win the first 2 games of the series, they're most likely going to do better than a split. I mean, they can take the first step toward that tonight.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the court for Orlando. At the 2 and 3, it's Oladipo and Tobias Harris. Gordon and Vucevic, the big men inside. And it's ABC in at the 1. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Thomas with the ball. Now guarded by ABC. Here's Palermo. And he's got his first free throw of the game. He misses the free throw. He doesn't get the second one. For Orlando, they won their last contest, that game against the Raptors in Toronto.
Seemed like they hit every big shot they had in that game. Kevin, their offense was clicking, but really clutch in big moments.
That's ideally the way you want it to unfold on the road, Steve. Don't even give the fans a chance to get into the game.
Here's Thomas after the made shot from ABC. And Thomas, here we go. Here's Palermo. And they have their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. On defense, Boston. It's a 3-point game coming off that loss against the Nets.
And when you shoot a percentage in the low 30s as a team, as they did in that game, it's going to be a long night.
It will be. I mean, you're right there. It's hard to snap yourselves out of that kind of funk. Once you get into it, it's just tough to break out of it.
Here's Thomas after the made shot from ABC. McGuire kicks to Thomas. Nice ball movement by Boston. Clock at 6. Back to Bradley. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Off target from outside. The Magic have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds to the Magic as Orlando will retain possession.
Yeah, so close to picking that pass off, guys.
At least he got a hand on it. He did what he needed to do to make sure it didn't hit the target.
And so just over a minute and a half played. It's stolen. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Back to Thomas from the arc. That doesn't go either for Thomas.
Still looking for that first 2. 0-4 now.
Here's ABC. He's guarded by Thomas. And Vucevic throws it down.
And again, a few more points added to the lead. They might be ready to pull away here.
I wouldn't be surprised, Steve. As well as they've got it working right now, that could be the case.
Here's Thomas. The Magic getting the bucket. Feeds it to Bradley. Trying to get back on track. And he gets it to go. Bradley's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's ABC. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
How about this? They're shooting 80% so far. I know it's early, but offensively, they look great.
And Thomas, here we go. And he gets it to go. Thomas got his first bucket in this one.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Here's ABC. And the basket by Gordon.
Nice kick out after the defense had collapsed on him.
Celtics trail by 7. Thomas dishes to McGuire. Vucevic against Thomas. Pass to Bradley. Shot clock at 6. Dishes it to Thomas. Shot from 12. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Thomas got his second basket of the night. Here's ABC. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. Lets the three fly. And again, it's Orlando with the three.
He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this hot.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
I briefly spoke with Jeff Hornacek. This is their second meeting of the year. The first one didn't work out too well, and his focus this time around is keeping them out of the lane and on the perimeter. They have drivers and finishers. He said he wants his guys to make them a jump shooting team. Guys, we'll see how it goes.
All right, Doris, thanks. Vucevic cashes in for a double-digit lead.
Well, with this soft D, they're allowing them to shoot a very high percentage from the field so far.
Yeah, and they're just not offering any resistance, not difficult for them, and they're able to kind of do whatever they want to do.
Outside Thomas. They set the pick. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Thomas got 6.
Well, he's found his game and his rhythm this quarter. He's gotten into a nice groove.
Here's ABC. He's guarded by Thomas. Kicks to Gordon. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession. Let's pause to take a look at the teams that were tops in field goal percentage last season. Number 1, the Magic.
Kevin, no team shot a higher percentage than these guys last year. I mean, that's something they definitely want to build on this season. It'll be hard to improve, but they believe in themselves. They got a lot of confidence after last season as far as shooting the ball goes.
And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
Thomas against Oladipo. Thomas passes to Bradley. With the fadeaway. That misses off the backboard.
Well, they'll give him that shot. He doesn't have the most reliable jump shot in the world. We know that.
Here's ABC. He's guarded by Thomas, and it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way.
All right, a chance to check out some stats for Tobias Harris. Last year, getting it done. Last season, he averaged 11 points per game, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. I'm sure he's happy with the way things have been going. Those are some nice, steady numbers.
Well, how could he be unhappy about him, Steve? I mean, he'd probably like to see just a little more of an uptick in him, just the same, but nothing to not be content about there.
Magic leading by 8. Vucevic with it. Passes to Harris. The dish now to Oladipo. Pulls up on the elbow. That's good on the jump shot. Oladipo's got his first basket of the night.
I couldn't have dreamt of a much better start than what they've had here today.
Everything's worked, especially offensively, and what a lead they have already to show for it.
That is good.
Boy, nice work inside. Tough to get that shot over a big defender like that.
Oh, that takes skill and creativity, Steve, particularly on the release to make sure he doesn't get a hand on it.
And Vucevic throws it down.
They built a big lead here early.
Both defensively and offensively. They've been terrific right from the tip.
Celtics trail by 10. Outside Thomas. Left side Thomas. Bradley kicks to Thomas. Harris on the double team. Palermo can't get it to go. And Orlando the other way now. Here's ABC. He's got 10. The wide open look here for Vucevic. And it's Orlando with another.
Everything going according to the script for them offensively so far.
Yeah, the shots have been falling, that's for sure. The offense really in a good groove.
Now, here's Thomas. He's coming off a 19-point game against Brooklyn.
Yeah, they couldn't stop him. I mean, they kept sending him to the line over and over again because, you know, when you can't stop a guy, you got to foul him. That's what they did.
Here's ABC. Isaiah Thomas making his last shot. Here's Gordon, and the basket good. Gordon's got his second basket of the night.
They have to box out better than that. I mean, that putback is just another example of the difference between these two teams today.
Both teams will make substitutions. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
During that break, Coach Rivers had some words for his team. He said their plan was to run their offense through ABC. Them with a well-balanced offensive attack. Kevin, we'll see how that strategy pans out as this game develops.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. Here is McGuire. 11 points for him in that last game against Brooklyn.
Chipped in with a couple of blocks, too, so just giving you a hint of his potential impact at the defensive end.
Here are the Magic now, leading by 12. Here's ABC. He's got 10. Over in the corner, Harkless. The Magic need to get a shot off here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Well, let's take a look at where Orlando ended up, Kevin, rank-wise in the league last year. First in scoring, first in assists, and they were also #1 in steals. This is a very aggressive defensive team. They take chances, they gamble, but because they're on the same page, they're able to come up with steals more times than not.
But when you get down to it, I mean, the identity of this club is that they score the ball. #1 in the league. They have so many ways to hurt you, and that seems to inspire them with confidence every single game.
Boston, no good that time either. Orlando leading by 12. Here's ABC. The three. McGuire with the rebound. Boston's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. To the left wing. Covington dishes to McGuire. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
You know, even from here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
Yep, pretty obvious. And a good call by the officials.
The Celtics have not yet made a free throw in the game. 0 of 2 so far.
That's the way to shoot the...
He's checked in for ABC. Celtics trail by 6. Young is out there with Isaiah Thomas. And it's McKinney in at the 4. That's the Boston 5. Ruiz the pass to Young. Thomas gets a wide open look. From outside off the mark. Magic shooting 65%. An outstanding offensive display from them.
Take a look at what ABC's done. He's got 10 points, and he's got 2 baskets from out in three-point lane.
I'm sure they'd like to get him a few more of those, so look for them to run some screens for him, try to pop him open.
It's his first trip to the line.
You know, in their last game, guys, he was dialed in at the line.
Yeah, no question. I mean, it may have been the strongest part of his game that night.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Boston's gone 0 of 2 from deep here in the second. Young in the corner. To the left wing. The 3. Counted, and the Orlando lead has been cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Thomas.
You know, if you were only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would be ahead.
Knocked loose. And the layup falls. Thomas got 13.
Man, a gaping hole in the defense that time, and he didn't waste any time getting through it.
And turnovers, Clark and Steve, have been the issue for him.
Yeah, it sure has been the case. I mean, turnovers are like missing breakfast. Eventually, it's going to cost you.
Why does it always come back to food, Clark?
Young outside. Baseline jumper. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Magic leading by 5. And Orlando again with the bucket. Boston's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Ruiz the pass to Thomas. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Well, offensively, he's taken a solid opening quarter and just built on it here in the second.
That free throw good from Thomas.
He's been absolutely in control. No slowing down for Thomas. 16 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
Yeah, and you'd expect by the end of this game, I'm sure the numbers are going to look even better. You know, it seems like when they've gone to him, he's really come through, and that's not something they should get away from.
Young outside. Thomas sets a screen for Young. The pass to Thomas. Ruiz, guarded by Harris. Thomas goes in. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Ruiz. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Gordon's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Harris with it. And Young picks him up defensively. And Young comes over to help. Back to Harris. Another shot. Vucevic with the bucket. And it's an 8-point Magic lead.
Well, the defense just looked a little lazy on the glass there.
Yeah, nobody boxing out. That's inexcusable.
Pass to McKinney. It's blocked. They get a hand on it, but he stays with it. And that one's on target from the wing.
Well, I doubt that was the plan there on that trip, guys, but they did get the shot to go.
Bradley's checked in for Boston. You know, these are the guys you need to be aware of if you don't want your pocket picked. Here are last season's steals leaders. You look at ABC, always dangerous on the court. He leads the league.
So many nights when he controlled the game through his defense, no accident that he finished ranked where he was.
Harris with it. Now guarded by Bradley. Here's ABC. The wide open look here for Oladipo. Drills the three-pointer. Oladipo's got 5 now.
Well, they're not afraid to just let it fly from here. They didn't have as much success in the first quarter, but with this lead, they're looking to extend it with the three-point shot.
That's the kind of lead pass we've seen him make over and over again.
Magic leading by 7. Here's ABC. He's got 16. He lobs it up, and then Gordon with the dunk.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
Yeah, what a beautiful connection on that play.
Thomas passes to McKinney. Rebound by the Magic. Harris has got 5 rebounds tonight.
Just an enormous advantage for them on the boards.
Guys, the key to the lead, to me, has been they've dominated the glass. It's that simple. Excellent communication between teammates on the alley-oop there.
And that's what you need to pull that off.
Well, both ends of that play, just fantastic.
Austin with the ball. The Magic getting the bucket. It's blocked. And here's the fast break. Oladipo leading the way. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Looking at the numbers for Vucevic, he's got 10 points and 2 blocks.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Magic?
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
And the fact that they're playing well close to the hoop, finding points in the paint, I mean, they've got it all going tonight.
He hits the second from the line.
You know, as we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has improved. It's gotten more aggressive, more physical.
It sure seems like it has. They've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. The Celtics have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8.
Well, they were a fairly decent free throw shooting team a year ago, Kevin, about 77% from the line.
And he makes both free throws.
Steady work at the free throw line. Just what we're used to seeing out of him.
Here's ABC. 16 points for him. Klopp's in the layup for 2. ABC's got the lead up to 12 now for the Magic.
They've got to continue to put pressure on the defense by probing inside. That's what's really working for them.
And when you're doing the job they are inside, it takes pressure off the perimeter guys.
And it's Gordon missing. And the foul called on ABC. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Austin with the ball. Double team on Thomas. Outside Bradley. Thomas goes in. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
It's a good job from the foul line here. They'll need to continue to convert their chances in order to get back in it.
And this will be his third shots to the line here.
It's go time. Check in.
Celtics trail by 8. Now Smart. He has 6. With 2 seconds left, and it's rejected. And so we wrap up the first half. Magic lead by 8. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, Nick, how well do you think this team is executing both the offensive and defensive strategy?
I think mainly on offense we're finding open looks and we're knocking them down. So just got to keep doing that. I think on defense, and then we're doing a pretty good job. But I think we've been playing pretty well so far.
Not a bad job at all, Nick. We appreciate it. Guys, back to you.
Okay, that was some strong work in the first half. Let's talk about what we got to do.
Second half about to start here in just a few moments. Well, you look at ABC in this game, he's been everywhere.
He is a dynamic scorer, guys. That much we know. And I'll tell you what, his talent was on full display there in the first half.
Steve, he is a hard man to keep down, and so far, they've been unable to do it.
On the court for Orlando, at the 2 and 3, it's Oladipo and Tobias Harris.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
Those are phenomenal dunks to watch. So much fun.
The Magic have been shooting 50% at the line, 5 of 10.
Well, guys, you go back to last season. I mean, this is a team that hit just 74% of its free throws. I know they'd like to see that number go up.
And, you know, there was plenty of blame to go around for that. I mean, it wasn't just 1 or 2 guys. I mean, for the most part, the entire team struggled.
And that's like a layup for him. He's just wide open out there.
There's the dish to Vucevic, and it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way.
Well, let's take a look at where Boston ended up, Kevin, last year in the league rankings. First in opponent field goal shooting, 8th in scoring, and they were top 10 in three-point shooting. That's a huge part of their offensive attack.
And Clark, you know this. I mean, anytime you see a team #1 in the NBA in field goal percentage.
Oh, what a play!
Oh, look at that.
That is a
bringing down the house.
Well, this is what he does. He's shooting it well. He's scoring a lot of their points, getting them in front.
Celtics trail by 10. Thomas down low. Soft touch off the glass. Thomas got 23 points.
How huge has he been, giving his team the lift?
Without his work offensively, Steve, I don't know where they'd be. Shooting at great efficiency. I don't think they'd have a chance without him.
Perfect on their first 3 shots now. That's the way to start the second half.
To the paint. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Thomas got 7 points here in this quarter.
Guys, they've had a solid start to the second half offensively. Gotten good looks. They've made 3 out of 4 of them.
And that one's good. 25 points for ABC.
And that's a difficult shot in the face of a defender that towers over.
Well, you know, he almost seems to enjoy those mismatches, Steve. It gives him a chance to show what a strong finisher he is.
Thomas kicks to McGuire. It's Bradley on the wing. And it's off from 3-point range.
Boy, they've really dominated on the glass. And, of course, they've done a lot of good things here tonight, but the rebounds have played a major factor.
Hey, Steve, you know rebounding always one of the key barometers in determining the victory.
And they call an illegal screen here.
A moment here now to see the numbers for Isaiah Thomas. Last year, getting it done. Scored around 16 points per game, 7 assists, and 2 rebounds. And night in and night out, he's their #1 option on offense.
No surprise there, Steve. I mean, the way he can fill it up, He leads the team in scoring, too.
And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
I don't know how they're in front right now. It's not easy to give the ball up as much as they have and still be ahead.
Yeah, we're talking double-digit turnovers in the first half. I mean, you can't just cough up the ball like that. They've got to improve on that in the second half.
Passes it to Ruiz. It's tipped, and that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. And Thomas, here we go. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, the defender draped all over him.
Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there.
He is 3 for 3 from the free throw line. And both free throws good for Thomas. Here's ABC. 25 points in the game. Soft touch off the glass. ABC's got 9 points now in the quarter.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
Love it. Old school. Just physical play in the paint. Dominate.
And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. These are the players who had the most success from deep last season. You look at ABC, he's absolutely deadly from outside. And, of course, Victor Oladipo, 2 ahead of him. He's another player that shoots it extremely well from outside.
Well, both of these guys had what I call in-the-gym range, or you could refer to them as snipers, just deadly from behind the three-point line. They line it up and knock him down.
Now, here's Thomas. 27 points for him. Here's ABC. Good on the triple. ABC's got 14 points now in the second half.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seemed like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
McGuire kicks to Bradley. The pass to Ruiz. Back to Bradley. Outside Thomas. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Just 5 to shoot. McGuire dishes to Thomas. Shot to stop the run. Jump shot is good. Thomas got 29 in the game.
The points just keep coming for him this quarter. And just at the right time, too, as they try to narrow the deficit.
ABC passes to Gordon. And he gets it to go. Gordon's got 12 in the game.
It's amazing what they're doing on offense here. Perfect in this half.
Outside Thomas. Outside Bradley. Beyond the arc. Rebound by the Magic. Their last encounter was in Orlando.
Yeah, they really had their number in that game. Big margin of victory for them. They got there by really including their bench. The depth became a major factor. They just wore them down. Looked like an easy 2 points right there.
You know he's kicking himself for that mess.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Nice ball movement by Boston. Thomas kicks to Bradley. No good on the triple.
This quarter has not been his best. The defense may be starting to affect him a little bit.
There's the block. And here is Thomas. He's got 29 points. Outside Bradley. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
ABC passes to Oladipo. That's good. Oladipo's got 5 points now in the quarter.
This is some kind of performance we're seeing from him today. He has yet to miss a shot.
Outside Thomas. Pass to Ruiz. Down low. It's deflected. It's stolen by Vucevic. Here's ABC. And again, it's Orlando with the 3. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Orlando.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
Now, it seems to me that they're taking a lot of pride in their rebounding tonight, especially at the offensive end, guys.
Here's the three. And again, it's Orlando with the three.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
Agreed, Clark. They've poured in 3 of the last 5 baskets on pretty open looks behind the arc.
Back to Bradley. He dishes it to Thomas. 5 on the clock. Looking to end the drought. No good. The Magic go the other way with it. Here's ABC. He has 38 in the game. Picked by Vucevic. Here's ABC. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Another bucket adding to their lead. They've been the better team in every facet of the game.
And to turn in this kind of performance in an opponent's building, that's really impressive.
Thomas goes in, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
That's his second personal foul.
Nice work at the line so far, going 5 for 5.
Isaiah Thomas.
That's good from Thomas. Both teams will make substitutions. And so he hits both. Orlando's gotten all 4 of the three-point shots to go down since halftime. They're lighting it up here. And Thomas over to help. Now the feed to Payton. Pass to ABC. Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here. Both teams deciding to change it up.
9 seconds on the shot clock. Into the lineup for the Magic. Nwankwo Uwawa.
Harris passes to ABC. Just 5 to shoot. He feeds it to Harkless. And he gets the jumper to drop. Harkless has got 8.
And assists like that have typified their effort today. Great ball movement.
Really an example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Harkless with the steal. Fast break. Here come the Magic.
Oh, man, they are just putting the hammer down right now.
Defensively and offensively. It has all been working for them today.
So it's Boston now. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game.
Yeah, some really good matchups out there. And that Chicago Bulls game is one that I'll be checking out.
And Harkless pulls it down. Magic shooting has been out of this world. 74% from the field. Got that one up quick. 42 points for ABC.
Had so much space there. The defense really not showing him the respect. You could see his eyes get wide.
Feeds to Smart. The pass to Strawberry. He kicks it to Smart. 6 to shoot. Pass to Underwood. Launches a 3, and he gets it to go. He has 7.
Now they're not showing too much respect for him defensively, are they?
Here's ABC, and he has 42. Out to Payton, trying his luck deep. Rebound by Olynyk. Boston's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Olynyk sets a screen for Smart. Passes it to Strawberry. Lets it go from deep. The offensive rebound. And it's the Magic with the ball. That's good.
Boy, he is a strong finisher on the fast break.
Yeah, he sure is. He remains in total control, even at full speed. I love that about him.
Underwood passes to Smart. Here's Covington, defended by Harkless. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession.
All right, a chance to check out some stats for Tobias Harris. Solid numbers last season. Last season, he averaged 11 points per game, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. And you really can't find much fault with him as far as his performances lately.
Yeah, he's been very, very dependable, steady, doing pretty much everything they've asked of him.
Excellent D there from ABC.
Not much of a pick there. Unless you're going to get a body on somebody, you're really not going to free anybody up for a shot.
They set the pick. There's a minute 47 left in the third quarter. Inside, here's Harris. And that one's good. Harris has got 6 points.
The defense pretty much helpless there, stopping that layup. I think too much of a mismatch in terms of height.
Smart with the ball. He's got 6. Olynyk sets a screen for Smart. To the inside. It's tipped. Covington dishes to Smart. From the high post. Good. He hits the jump shot. 9 points in the game so far. And so here's Orlando. Here's ABC. 55 seconds left in the third quarter. Shoots the 3, and the shot is good. ABC's got 45 points.
They have got to get a hand in his face. I mean, he's unconscious from out there.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Underwood passes to Strawberry. Here's Covington. He's got 12. And the shot is good.
The entire defense was frozen-footed. Nobody picked up the shooter, Kevin.
29 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's ABC.
Oh, get it! Oh, watch out now.
Oh, nasty. Absolutely filthy.
And the building is stunned, partner. He dug deep into his bag of tricks there.
I hope he keeps that one handy. I want to see that again.
Out to the right wing. The pass to Underwood. It's blocked, and they'll keep possession. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Here's Smart. And count it from 19 feet away. Smart's got 8 points.
Perfect inbounds pass and an easy 2 points.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a... Well, Orlando's shooting has been sensational. 75% for the game. They've got Young, also Smart out there, and it's Peterson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Boston 5. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Miles, and there's the 3-second violation.
Boston ball.
Boston shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Knocked away. Unhindered, going all the way.
Oh, what a throwdown there. Man.
Just floating to the rim on that slam.
Boy, when he gets up and stays up.
Boy, smooth and graceful. How about the hang time? That's impressive.
Now Smart, no good with the layup.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Finding the open man every trip down the floor.
It certainly seems like he's doing that, Steve. I mean, it's been a great passing day for him.
Pass to Peterson. Dishes it to Olynyk. The kick out to Young. Shot clock at 6. From deep, it's blocked, and he recovers it. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
100% free throw shooting this half, guys.
Efficiency is so crucial when you're trying to overcome a deficit, Steve.
Isaiah Thomas is checked in for the Celtics. ABC, rebound by Olynyk. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
Yeah, defensively, some really good pressure being applied, though, so you've got to give credit there. It seems like they've been rattled a little bit.
Steve, you think they've been rattled?
Oh, they're rattled, all right. And turnovers will kill you, especially with a team like this that can force turnovers and get out in transition.
Now, here's Thomas. Passes it to McKinney. Shoots a three. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. Thomas got his 4th assist in this one. And we're around 2 minutes into the 4th quarter here. Here's ABC. And Thomas over to help. Inside, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up. No challenge from the defense there, Clark. Could have put that one through any way he wanted.
And I love the choice there, partner. Going hard to the hoop for that throwdown.
Yeah, that's invisible defense leading to a very visible finish.
No good from outside. The Magic have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. From outside the arc, and again it's Orlando with the 3.
This is incredible. It's been a three-point barrage since halftime.
Yeah, whether by design or by accident, it has been impressive.
There's the pick. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And the first one at the line is good. Rudez checked in for Orlando.
Isaiah Thomas.
That one is no good. The Magic have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the 4th quarter so far. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Outside Thomas. Here's Olynyk. Boston again missing. And for the Magic, their shooting has been sensational. 75% for the game. Shots good from ABC.
He is just eating this team alive with his offense. It's been a matchup nightmare.
The Celtics have gone just 1 of 6 in the field to start the 4th quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. Thomas goes in. And it's Miles with the rebound. Miles has got 5 rebounds tonight. Dedmon passes to Rudez. From deep. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
Yeah, they have the defense on the run right now because every pass seems to have a purpose. They're getting great movement, great spacing, and they're really lining them up defensively.
Thomas, no luck.
Looked like he rushed that one, guys. The defense was out of position. He was wide open, just couldn't take advantage.
The pass to Rudez. Here's Uwala. 5 on the clock. A second chance effort, and he sinks the layup.
Defensively, I think they've got to do a better job of bodying them up.
Yeah, they're getting outclassed in the paint at both ends, really.
Thomas goes in. And he finishes nicely on the way. Thomas got 16 points here in the second half.
It's a good thing he showed up today because without him, this team would be in big trouble.
Here's ABC. He's guarded by Thomas. Here's ABC. Pass to Rudez. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul. Shooting for Orlando, Damian Rudez. Taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. The Celtics making a switch here. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Boston's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
You know, even from here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Yep, pretty obvious. And a good call by the official.
At the line for the Celtics, James Young will be at the line shooting 2.
First free throw is good.
Boy, they're making it look easy here. I mean, they're just automatic from the line.
And so Young nails them both. Orlando's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Here's ABC. He's guarded by Thomas. Here's ABC. Uses the glass to finish the layup. ABC's got 59 points.
You know, he's showing some kind of a killer instinct this quarter, trying to stretch this lead out.
Thomas passes to Strawberry. And Thomas, here we go, and it's good. Thomas got 36.
Tell you what, he's had an excellent game, and they're going to have to continue to rely on him if they're going to come back.
And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's on Isaiah Thomas.
They didn't shoot it well from the line in the first half. But they've turned it around here, and it's helped them secure the lead. I mean, free throw shooting is important when you're trying to pad a lead.
Both free throws good from ABC. Well, the Celtics shooting just 30% from the field here in the fourth. And Thomas, here we go. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Dedmon's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. And he lobs it up, takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up Clark, that beautiful alley-oop dunk.
Yeah, it was nice.
Just a gorgeous assist.
Thomas passes to Peterson. From 11 feet away, Isaiah Thomas again. Thomas got 7 points for the quarter.
Risky shot there. Size-wise, I mean, he easily comes out on the short end of the stick, so to speak.
With the nice high release, he had no problem getting it off and knocking it down.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
You know, even from here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Yep, pretty obvious. And a good call by the officials.
2 shots.
Both free throws good from ABC.
Boy, you have to like how he's challenging the defense now in the second half. Getting to the line for a lot of free throw opportunities.
Poked loose. And up the court come the Magic on the break. Pass to Rudez. Here's ABC. And Young comes over to help. 4 on the clock. Here's ABC. Offline with his 3. Boston's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter.
And he bangs down the one-handed.
2 very easy points right there for sure.
Yeah, he'll take those all day.
Rejected by Thomas. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here.
16 seconds on the shot clock. 16.
Puts it up off the inbound, and the layup is up and in. Offensively, guys, he's been something else. Almost 40 points right now.
And when that's the case, when you're flowing like that, that basket just seems like it has no end in sight. I mean, as big as an oversized jacuzzi.
Oh, man, he's been unstoppable, hasn't he, guys?
Orlando's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. They set the pick. Here's ABC. Knocks loose off the pick and hammers it home.
Boy, a pick was set at the perfect angle on the floor, and he used it nicely.
Well, that's a play we may see from them a few more times.
Why not? I mean, when it works, you go back to it. Make him stop you.
Passes it to Strawberry. Here's the 3. Thomas, no good. On offense, here are the Magic. Rudez passes to ABC. Kicks it to Dedmon. Here's ABC. Good on the triple.
And the shooting percentage continues to climb. Guys, here in the second half, they're on fire.
Steve, I like the collective focus since halftime. Good team basketball resulting in high-quality shots.
Thomas passes to McKinney. Back to Thomas. Three-pointer. And he gets it to go. Thomas got 43 points.
That's his second three-pointer of the half and his third overall.
To the paint. Here's Uwawa. Rebound Boston. And there's the pass to Strawberry. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two.
Easy call there.
No question about that one. You could hear the impact from where I am.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And he can't make the second free throw either. Missing both. Here's ABC. Here's Underwood. Here's Palermo. And there's the rebound by Dedmon. Dedmon's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Uwawa. Here's ABC up and in on the layup.
I think we could be seeing a repeat of last night, fellas. He's just battling out there.
Celtics shooting about 40% here in the fourth quarter. It's Young on the wing. Here's Underwood. And it's off from three-point range. Orlando's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Here's ABC. And he lobs it up. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
We've seen a noticeable improvement out of him since halftime. He didn't have a whole lot working in the first half.
Underwood passes to Young. Pass to McKinney. Back to Young for 3. And he gets the bucket. Young's got 5 points now this quarter.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Magic.
And they could do no wrong today, Steve. That's right. This was a team performing to its Clark fullest capabilities.
Yeah, and a very satisfying win for him, too. A game to remember, and on the other side, definitely one you want to forget as soon as possible.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And making the right plays when they needed to. Closing out this club for the second time this season, this victory pushes their record to 2-0 with 2 games left to go against the Celtics.
Well, you look back at this one, and what an amazing performance this has been for ABC. It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket just seems to be incredibly wide.
And he gets it to go. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth. Right side, Thomas. It's intercepted. Here's ABC. No good.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
That's his 5th personal foul.
The Celtics shooting here about 46% for the game. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And here is Thomas. Takes it from 10. Tries again. And that's 2 points on the layup.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
Here's ABC. Basket good.
And the crowd here, of course, not happy about the outcome. But you know what? We saw a team tonight that came in prepared to do battle on the road, and they clearly wanted the win.
You know, they were determined to steal this game, and they showed it, Steve. Played harder and got the job done.
And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. Not much to be critical of with this win, Clark.
Not at all. I mean, they showed up not just to play, they showed up to give great effort and to win, and they did both.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Well, the outcome of this one never really in doubt tonight. Would you say that this is one of the better performances by this team this year?
Sure felt like it, yeah. It's just nice to see exactly what this team's capable of when we all execute like we know we can. Makes me excited to get the next game started so we can build on this win.
Well done. Kevin, a young man always looking for more.
Thank you, Doris. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. Now it's time to present our Jordan Player of the Game.